happy to have you with us for endorsed. When you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making their last shot. To Grimes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. The rebound by Nembhard. Smith with it, and it's Brunson picking him up.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam. Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
A good look from Turner. That one's wide left.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Randall, good.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Here's Nembhard. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Heel. There's the triple. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton, the 17-footer. Randall pulls down the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Brunson, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Brunson finds Randall. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Smith in the high post. And there's a 3-second violation. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Brunson against Halliburton, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Indiana, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Halliburton against Brunson. Good work defensively by Randall. Brunson passes to Robinson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, can carry your offense for long stretches.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So it's the Knicks now. The Pacers making their last shot. Randall can't hit. Outside heel. Back to Smith. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Smith no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. The layup misses. Here's Grimes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You can see with every repetition, R.J. Barrett adding to his offensive arsenal. Great pump fake to draw the contact.
And Barrett drops them both. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Buddy Hield. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, B.A., and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
And he comes up with a bucket. Brunson's got 10.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Pass to Nembhard. Left side Hield. Smith left side. Shoots over Randall. No good. A bit long that time. The Knicks with the lead. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Kicks it out to Barrett. And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Knicks lead by 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Halliburton on the wing. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, Defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score.
The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Smith passes to Halliburton. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Brunson. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, youngster.
Pass to Halliburton. We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Misses in close. The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
Boy, there were lots of expectations that accompanied R.J. Barrett coming out of college. That's going to happen when you're the 3rd overall pick.
Indiana trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And he gets that one.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
You know, watching R.J. Barrett is a treat, Doris, whenever we get a chance to do so.
Yeah, B.A., he is a tremendous young man on top of being a player who so desperately is searching for greatness and working to get there. What you love about R.J. is he's trying to add to the offensive end of the floor year by year. Yes, he can get off the dribble drive. Now can he consistently make that perimeter jumper?
Pass to Halliburton. 59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nembhard. Turner with it. 3 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Turner's gotten 4 this quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Barrett against Hield. Pass to Nembhard. He takes it in. Fires it from 18. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randle, good. Randle's got 11.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Halliburton finds Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Randle. And so it's New York. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
15, the Knicks, 28.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And that one's good. Quickly.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
McConnell with it. Picked up by Rose. Pass to Taylor. There's the steal. Rose against McConnell. Rose outside. Quickly passes to Toppin. And he drives in. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Boy, you see the run, jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
To the paint. Here's Duarte. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Taylor. They get it back. Here's Batase. Outside for McConnell. Here's Matherin. Reddish covering. Back to McConnell. Launches a three. Quickly with a rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
It's picked off. Quickly, right side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rose against McConnell. Pass to Batase. It's Duarte on the wing. Here's Matherin. Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
What you love about Chris Duarte is the tenacity with which he approaches the two-guard position.
They asked for Duarte. Had a successful first year in the league, Doris.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. And consider the lofty expectations he was experiencing as a first-round pick. This guy came in, played great at the two-guard position. He did a lot of things. Scored, facilitated, and rebounded.
Toppin outside, into the lane, and he taps it home with authority.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Pass to Matherin. To the inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Rose. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Duarte. To the middle. Back to Batase. Uses the glass on the layup. Batase's got 8 points here in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Toppin. Driving inside. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. .46 seconds left in the third. Here's Duarte. Here's Matherin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the wing on the left. The three. It's rebounded by New York.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And for the Knicks, Cam Rivers taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's McConnell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Duarte. Here's Batase. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Rose outside. To the wing, right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. And the Knicks miss again. McConnell with it. And so it's the New York Knicks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Pass to Halliburton. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, Toppin. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Halliburton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Toppin from deep. No good on the shot. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. Robinson defending. Outside for Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Toppin outside. On the take. Oh, and Turner with a block. They get it back. Brunson up top. Pass to Grimes. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Unbelievable. Look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And here's Smith. Now Halliburton. Back to Smith. All alone. And Grimes pulls it down. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Here's Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. The drive by Hield. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Buddy Hield so good at drawing contact. Puts it on the deck. Gets where he wants. And defender in a tough position.
Good on the second one. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Brunson. Toppin outside. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes it inside. Nembhard, good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And the Knicks shooting just 38% here in the 4th. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Toppin. Here's Grimes. Oh, they need this. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
The 3, Smith. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. The Knicks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Brunson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
For three, Randall. The Pacers pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Halliburton with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Hield passes to Turner. Back to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Beyond the arc. Smith, that one's good.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Toppin. Smith with the rebound. Now here's Halliburton. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. And here's Brunson. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Morris. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So for the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Kuzma, and Wright subbed in for Morris. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And it's Wizards ball. Beal outside. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Hachimura with a rebound. Outside Porzingis. Three-pointer. Beal not going to go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million. Transition basketball. The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor, and he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Here's Beal, following the bucket by the Pacers. Snatched away. Halliburton outside. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Indiana.
Halliburton always relentless in attack, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Pass to Beal. And again, Washington, no good. Indiana leading. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Porzingis. Lets it fly. Right with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Oh, stolen by Turner. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Porzingis. Smith inside. 4 on the clock. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Porzingis. The Pacers pull it in.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Halliburton misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Beal against Halliburton. Hachimura outside. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Slick feed by Beal. Taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Outside Hield. Outside for Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Beal. The rebound by Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Down low. Turner inside. Hachimura covering. Nice shot by Turner.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wright from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Showing off tremendous handles right, confusing the defenders and scoring the basketball too.
Halliburton Halliburton finds Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over right. Turner. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the court.
Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Wright in at the point guard. Wright on the left side. Right wing. Back to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Here's Wright. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Beal driving in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And it's Hachimura on the drive. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Beal's shot is good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Halliburton outside. For those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Can't get it to fall. Beal from outside. Right outside. Back to Porzingis. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Halliburton against Wright. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Washington has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. Here's Wright. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hield passes to Turner. Back to Hield. Intercepted. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hachimura in the post. He's against Smith. Beal, right side. They kick it out to Porzingis. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Nembhard. No one near him. Yes, on the jumper. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Hachimura outside. Out to Beal. Let's go with a three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Beal's got 10.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Pass to Hield. Right against Halliburton. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beal outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
The Wizards, 22.
Second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got T.J. McConnell, also Chris Duarte out there, and it's Bataze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Inside. Here's Bataze. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Indiana leading. McConnell with it. And Gafford with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bataze. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Morris for 3. Duarte grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Taylor. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kuzma outside.
Indiana foul. Chris Duarte. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Barton finds Gafford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. McConnell outside. To the right side. Here's Matherin. Pass to Duarte. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. To the inside.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Morris on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. To the left wing. Pass to Kispert. Barton right side. Kuzma outside. And there's the rejection. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now a timeout called by Washington.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
You know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Boy, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's Indiana with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. McConnell with it. Barton covering. Pass to Taylor. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington trailing. The kick out to Morris. Kuzma outside. Second chance shot. Morris on the wing. 4-3. Here's Gafford. And rejected. And he recovers it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McConnell outside. Pass to Bataze. Back to McConnell. The 3-ball. The Pacers again can't hit.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Morris passes to Barton. No good on the 3. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Duarte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Taylor. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now a timeout called by Washington. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. The Wizards have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Avdia. Here's Beal. Now Porzingis shoots over Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura's checked in for Kuzma, and Wright subbed in for Morris.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Halliburton, a screen on Beal. Back to Halliburton. Pure from 3-point range. Halliburton got 12 points in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Avdia from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates
or the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for the Wizards, Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. Pass to Nembhard, back to Halliburton. Turner with it, Hachimura covering. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Porzingis grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to Avdia. They kick it out to Porzingis. Misses the 3. Indiana leading. Field passes to Halliburton. Smith in the high post. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Here's Halliburton. Avdia pulls it in. And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 41%. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Washington gets it back. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Wright. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Timeout call, the Wizards. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort." Imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys,
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here's Wright from the arc. Hachimura finds Beal. Back to Hachimura. Up and over Smith. And it's Hachimura missing. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside for Halliburton. Buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Indiana lead.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Washington calls timeout. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Washington. Barton comes in for Avdia. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Barton. Kuzma, left side. Right, outside. Back to Kuzma. Down low. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Barton. Back to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Barton. Halliburton, pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Back to Smith. Over Barton. Smith no good. Washington trailing. Barton, the pass to Kuzma. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton against Barton. Out to the right wing. Smith inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pacers lead by 11. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Beal finds Kuzma. Here's Wright. Gafford with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Hachimura's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Bradley Beal.
Now, you got to remember, Martin isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. We throw good. Halliburton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack him.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It's stolen by Halliburton. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now Washington's starting five. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Wright in at the point.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
To the left wing. Back to Brunson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wright finds Beal. Porzingis with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Porzingis has got 6.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Brunson passes to Randall. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Now here's Brunson. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Now here's Randall. Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Blocked again! Right, pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He's still filling out that frame, but the greyhound physique of Porzingis well suited to transition play.
Randall outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Avdia. Beal with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Back to Avdia. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And he makes the first.
Avdia at the line. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Timeout called. The Knicks. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Randall inside. Hachimura covering. Randall can't hit. The Wizards with a lead.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Robinson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Grimes. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
And Washington has possession after the basket by New York and the basket by Hachimura.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brunson misses.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Here's Porzingis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Randall. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Beal. There's the drive. And then Beal with the dunk.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Wizards.
Fans, a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front, and it's Wright in at the point. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Wright against Brunson. Here's Randall. There's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. Inside. Out to Hachimura. Here's Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Beal. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper falls for him. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Randall left side. Outside Brunson to the paint. Kicks it out to Barrett. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Pass to Hachimura. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh my goodness.
For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Robinson to end the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Wright. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Beal outside. Hachimura with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Beal. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Very hard to distract Bradley Beal on the way up. Just tremendous concentration through contact.
A minute 53 left in the first half.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Here's Brunson, got a hand on it. Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Barrett against Beal. Here's Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Knicks shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Here's Randall. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Porzingis. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Right, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. 40 seconds left in the first half. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Hachimura. To the inside. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Here's Brunson. Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. Pass to Randall. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Wizards.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Cam Reddish is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Morris finds Kuzma. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it. Rose with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Kraft Nifty move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Morris against Rose. Kuzma outside. Now here's Barton. Not a lot of room. The crossover. Pass to Gafford. Up and in on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Morris against Rose. Here's Toppin. Oh, okay then. And a two-handed jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Kuzma outside. Here's Kispert inside. Here's Gafford. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gafford's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Hardenstein's got his first 2 points.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Barton outside. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Kuzma outside. Here's Kispert, clock at 6. No luck on that one. New York goes the other way with it. Out to the right wing. Rose against Kuzma. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Quickly. Rose outside. Toppin left side. Outside Reddish. There's the triple. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rose against Morris. Stolen by Quickly. Now here's Reddish. Defense is right there. Here's Toppin with the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you see the run, jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's stolen by Rose. Pass to Toppin. The shot off that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Washington now. And here's Gafford. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Reddish passes to Toppin. Rose up top. Back to Toppin. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Rose. It's tipped. To the middle. And the Wizards on the break. Morris for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. A difficult situation for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Barton against Reddish. Kuzma, left side. Pass to Morris. Tries to snap the cold streak. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Toppin, left side. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Wizards out.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Wizards shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. Well, the Knicks shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Brunson. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Back to Beal. Going inside, and then Beal with the dunk.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Brunson up top. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. For 3, Randall connects from downtown.
But Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Wizards lead 47-29.
Brunson against Wright. Pass to Avdia. Here's Hachimura. And here's Porzingis. Robinson with a steal. Toppin outside. For 3, Randall. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura outside. Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. The shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And it's Wright missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And then Beal with the dunk.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Brunson finds Robinson. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Avdia from outside. Washington gets it back. It's Avdia on the wing. Now here's Beal. Tightly guarded. And he drives in. Out to Hachimura. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Brunson, right with the board. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
New York foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal, the pass to Wright. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
And he's good on the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And here are the Knicks now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
Jalen Brunson.
So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one misses.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Toppin, left side. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he's able to get it back.
Washington.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like
Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus and onto the runway. A great fashion sense on this group. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. You've got Miles Turner. Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Now here's Hield. It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. It doesn't go for him.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Nembhard. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress. But the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Brunson, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Shot's good by Turner.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. And he banks in the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hield. Back to Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Talk to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Nembhard. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Turner. Over Robinson. Stolen by Quickly. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. On the wing quickly. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Smith. Halliburton passes to Turner. To end the run. The Knicks pull it in. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Barrett wide open. He fires. New No good that time either. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson the pass to Randall. The score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Nembhard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. They grabbed their own miss. Barrett kicks to Brunson. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson. And at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference. They've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Here's Brunson after Indiana gets the 3. And the pass to Quickly. And it's sent back by Turner. And they recover it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Pacers with the rebound. You know about Indiana, the Pacers a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
That evens the score.
And not just a score. He is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Brunson kicks to Robinson, and it goes out of bounds. That one on Turner.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Quickly. No good on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. How about this one crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play. Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Halliburton. Going inside. Misses from short range. The Knicks with the lead. Quickly kicks to Randall. Quickly trying to break free. And the rejection by Smith. Barrett the pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Oh, good with the triple. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Smith inside. He's defended by Randall. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Quickly kicks to Randall. The dish to Barrett. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And Most of the time, you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Now, quickly, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
He is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Smith finds Halliburton. Out to Smith. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight to the inside. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Halliburton with it. Now defended by Randall. Halliburton passes to Smith. Indiana again missing. New York leading by 6. Here's Barrett, and Barrett swings it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Halliburton. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Randall outside. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Here's Turner. That ball's nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Pacers, 13.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We got Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Smith outside. Outside for Halliburton. On the wing, Hield. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento on the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that was... I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Rebound by Rose, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Indiana ends up with the new group on the floor.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close, because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Here's Duarte. Passes it to Bitadze. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Toppin. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bitadze can't hit. New York leading by 10. The pass to Reddish. He dishes it to Toppin. Count the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And he drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Toppin. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And the wide open shot from McConnell, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
McConnell passes to Orte. Pass to Bitadze. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Taylor passes to Bitadze. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Back to Rose. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Toppin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Fournier. Rose against McConnell. Has to be Thompson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now the pass to Toppin. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Bitadze the pass to McConnell. Out to the right wing. Back to Taylor. Pass to Bitadze. No good with the layup. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They're stripping.
A big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Toppin in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Here's Quickly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And that's almost automatic anytime you put the ball in that position.
Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He has his momentum going forward.
Second team foul.
When
Randall's playing downhill. Really a foul waiting to happen.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Pacers trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Smith. He feeds it to Turner. Heel. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Toppin's got 12 points here in the second half.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Quickly. Randall right side. A floater. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Indiana again, turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Knicks leading by 17. Brunson kicks to Toppin. New York moving the ball around. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smith. Outside for Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. Pocket 6. Pass to Nembhard. Misses off the right iron.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Outside Robinson. Back to Randall. It's taken away by Smith. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Heel finds Halliburton. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Heel. Turner with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Stolen by Quickly.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for New York.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And while there was some mixed performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Julius Randle.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Now, here is Halliburton. Down low, here's Smith. They kick out to Heel. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Heald's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Quickly with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton outside. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From deep. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Buries it from 3-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Halliburton with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than... All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Miles Turner. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Hield. In transition, here they come. And then Beal with the dunk.
So accustomed to carrying the load offensively every night, so Beal picking up 2 in transitions will help.
Halliburton against Morris. Here's Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Beal. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Out to Beal. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Count it.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Morris passes to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma. Off target from outside. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Nembhard. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Hachimura's checked in for Kuzma, and Wright subbed in for Morris. Halliburton outside. For 3, Smith. Washington with a rebound. Wright outside.
I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically. And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Halliburton misses. The Wizards with a lead. Beal with it, and it's Hield picking him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Nembhard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Halliburton outside. Goes up on the baseline. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
The closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes. And for good reason, he's going to get fouled.
And he sinks the second. 1:14 left to play in the first. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. It's Avdia on the wing. And another miss by Washington. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Healed right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Beal, right side. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton outside. Out left to the wing. The 3, Smith. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. Right, pass to Hachimura. Gets stolen by Hield. 1 second left. And Halliburton finishes inside. Halliburton's got 6 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Wizards out in front, up 3, and the... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Hachimura over Hield. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Indiana trailing here. Smith with it. Hachimura covering. And they get it back. Pass to Smith. From deep. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Three-pointer, Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Nice shot by Turner.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Halliburton against Wright. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And stolen by Porzingis. Right with the ball. Turner covering. Here's Avdia. Shots blocked.
That's just a tremendous defensive effort from Halliburton.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Nembhard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For 3, Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Hachimura, the pass to right, uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Back to Halliburton. They need this. They get the rebound. Turner passes to Hield. To 3, Smith. The Pacers again can't hit. The Wizards have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And as for Beal's offense, Fred, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
They get it again.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Halliburton for 3. Another shot. Back to Turner. And Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Clock at 4. And Hield puts up a deep 3. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Pass to Avdia. Oh, he tries a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wright. And he converts the layup. Wright's got 7.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammate.
Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Nembhard. Good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Beal outside. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Porzingis misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now we have some time to check in with Al. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position. To the left side wing. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Gafford passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Here's Batadze. He's guarded by Gafford. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Taylor, defended by Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Here's Duarte. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Over to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Pacers with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pacers ball.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Pass to Taylor. Yep, count it.
Taylor.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Morris against McConnell. Knocked loose. Here's Taylor. Back to Duarte. McConnell outside. Fires for 3. Taylor's shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Gafford, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Washington, Daniel Gafford.
And he can't hit the second. Barton, the pass to Kuzma. Gafford with the ball. Pass to Kispert. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up again. With the clock winding down. And it's Gafford missing. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep. Now just a 2-point Wizard lead.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And here's Gafford. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Duarte to the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. Here's Barton. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Matase down low. He's working on Morris. Matase can't hit.
Pacers foul. Golden Matase. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And for Washington, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Gafford.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Barton with a steal. Now here's Kuzma to the paint. Here's Kispert. The layup off target. Pass to Taylor. There's the 3. Shot that time, not on target. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Indiana trailing here.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Matherin. Outside for McConnell. Launches a three. Second shot opportunity. And off the glass. That one's good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And so it's Washington up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And Washington has possession. 8-point game. Beal goes in. Hachimura from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
Halliburton against Wright. Here's Nembhard. Outside heel. And so the ball out of bounds. Heel touching last. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Right, the pass to Beal. Now Porzingis. Beal outside. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Beal just trying to find a lane for the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Pass to Halliburton. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Hachimura with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Here's Avdia. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Nembhard. Outside heel. Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. And here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Right outside. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton against Wright. No good off the glass.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And Beal with the reveal of some of his resiliency on that and one.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Avdia. He tries for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:46 left in the 4th. Right against Halliburton. Here's Avdia. Beal from outside. And again, Washington, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
They get it back. Here's Turner. Pass to Smith. Back to Turner. Over Hachimura. Turner, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Shoots over Halliburton. It's stolen by Halliburton.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bradley Beal.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving them.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Healed on the wing. Hachimura covering. Avdia pulls it in. Now Porzingis out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nembhard. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And the dunk by Hachimura.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Here's Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Bradley Beal picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Brunson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Beal, the pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Passes to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple. Beal's got 5 points so far. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the play?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Right from outside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Randall. They get it back. The pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, David, thanks.
It matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Fires the 3. To Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Second chance shot. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Right outside. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 3. Inside, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
outside. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Off with the layup. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Wright kicks to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson with it. Now Wright defender. A crossover. Here's Barrett, and it's blocked.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wright against Brunson. And Wright throws it down.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Wizards. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. And it's Wright in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Off target from outside. New York trailing. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy. And that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look when he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The Wizards shooting their first foul shots of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a street shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Porzingis.
Length, instincts, all of that contributes to an intimidating defensive presence. Go ahead, Mitchell Robinson.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's stolen by Barrett.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep improving and meet those expectations.
Randall left side. It's up a three. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Pass to Grimes. Randall left side. And Brunson has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Randall no good. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall. Wizards leading by 5. Hachimura with it. Out defended by Randall. Here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. New York calls timeout. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Some nice passing by New York here. Randall kicks to Brunson. No good on the 3. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 7th. Pass to Avdia. It's right on the wing. And there's the pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Randall. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Driving to the basket.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Now here's Beal. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Avdia's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. And so it's Washington holding on to it. Okay, David, much appreciated. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Reddish out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. 8-point game. Here's Toppin. Back to Rose. On the wing quickly to the paint. Here's Toppin. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Toppin's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Knicks. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And That's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March, but quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
For three, stolen. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Morris right side. Back to Kuzma, and he comes up with the deuce. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Rose kicks to Reddish. Quickly the pass to Reddish. Rose against Morris. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Drills it from outside.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Kispert. Now Kuzma. Here's Kispert. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rose with the ball. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Barton right side. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the middle.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morris passes to Gafford.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And the basket by Rose.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space in transition, that extra space to work, lay it in.
Washington calls timeout.
EPC family, your Wizards,
Wizards leading by 4. Morris outside. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Rose dishes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display, rises up with ease.
Rose against Morris. Kuzma outside. It's Barton on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The kick out to Barton. Pass to Gafford. And the layup falls. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Rose in the post. He's against Morris. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Gafford. And the shot goes in.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barton driving in. No good on that one. Here's Toppin. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, what a play by Obi Toppin, a guy who's going to improve every year. He's got tremendous work ethic.
Porzingis inside. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a 10-ball game here. Wizards out front. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Chimera and Porzingis, the post pair forward. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. And it's right in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's tied up with that one. Washington calls a timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Checked in for the Wizards. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
In the corner, it's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Beal deciding where to go with it. It's right on the wing. Passes it to Gafford. Back to right. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Double clutches. And the rejection by Gafford. Randall outside. There's the pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Plays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Oh, he earned some serious style points on that layup.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Gafford. Guarded by Robinson. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Wizards trail by 5. Right outside to stop the run, and it's good on the layup.
What a high percentage look for DeMond Wright. What an opportunity opportunity, and he finishes.
Now Brunson. He feeds it to Randall. Beal with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Takes the three. Toppin pulls it in. New York leading by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Brunson against Wright.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
By Brunson. This is it to Grimes. Back to Toppin. There's the feed to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Beal. Out to Porzingis. Good on the shot.
And back to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Toppin inside. He's covered by Hachimura. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Outside Beal. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Brunson. Now here's Toppin. Right to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Gafford. Randall grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Brunson kicks to Randall. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from 3-point range. Toppin's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no